What's up, everybody? It's Broken Bones here, and welcome to Broken's Bedrock Tutorials. Today, we're going to show you how to build the expandable minecart station. As you can see behind me, we have 5 different destinations. It's completely expandable. You can add as many destinations as you want. If you wanted to go to this destination, we could choose number 3. We'll go ahead and stand on the pressure plate. The minecart comes out, I hop in, and it sends me on my way. As you can see, when it sends you on your way, it'll take you to the destination of your choice, and when you come back, it'll take you to the exit, where you'll conveniently pop out right here in the front. This minecart station is fun to use and easy to build. Just take a look at the redstone, it's not that much. And I want to give a big shout out to Mumbo Jumbo, yes, the big YouTuber. This is his original design. I actually remember watching this years ago, and this is one of the builds that actually inspired me to start doing redstone, and I can't find that video anywhere, so I left a link to Mumbo Jumbo's channel down in the description if you wanted to go check that out and try to find that video. And if you guys happen to find that video on his channel, then please paste the link down in the comments or on any of my social medias. I haven't seen that video in years, but I know it's on his channel. And so if you guys are excited to get started, let's go ahead and smack the like button for me and subscribe if you guys are new, and let's get started with the tutorial. And material list will be down in the description. Before we get completely started, there's a few things that you guys need to know about this minecart station. It is directional. Minecart rails are directional, so it does matter which way you're facing. But don't worry, I made this thing work in every single direction, so it doesn't matter which way you build it. And if you guys don't know how to tell what direction you're facing, then go ahead and click the link up in the top right-hand corner. I got a tutorial on showing you guys how to find north in every other direction, so click on that if you need help with that. So once you know where you're going to be building this, and you know what direction you're going to be facing when you're facing it like this from the front, just like this, once you know what direction you're facing, then keep that in mind for later on in the tutorial, because that's very important. And then once you have that in mind, next we need to go ahead and prepare an area for this. This is going to be 20 blocks wide, and it's going to be 3 blocks deep right here to the front of the floor, plus an 11 more blocks. From the floor up, it's going to be 5 blocks tall, and beneath the floor, there's a few blocks that I really wouldn't worry mining out until we build them. So to get things started, make sure that you have your floor prepared just like this, and now we're going to build the facade. So you're going to come right up here to this corner, go ahead and come out just like this. We're going to go up by 3 blocks like so. Go ahead and come all the way across the distance 20 blocks over. Go ahead and build up just like so, and then bring that all the way across the top like that. Once you have that in place, next we're going to go ahead and come right over here, place in a block right there and one up like so. Place a block there and there. Do the same thing just like so. Do the same thing over here as well. We're going to place in blocks just like that. Once you have that in place in 3 more just like so. Place in 3 more again just like that. Go ahead and skip a block and place a block up here just like so, and right here and right here and right there. Do the same thing. We're going to make this 2 blocks deep just like this. Once you have that done, next we're going to go ahead and place ourselves in a redstone lamp. Then a block and a redstone lamp and a block and a redstone lamp and a block and a redstone lamp, all the way until you're done and you have as many places that you want to go, all situated just like this. So you can continue to take that down further if you want, pretty much infinitely expandable up until you're out of the loaded chunks. So once you've extended this as far down as you want, then go ahead and bring a row of blocks on top of all of your redstone lamps all the way back to here. Once you have that in, place a button on top of every single redstone lamp just like this, and then once you have that in place, grab yourself a pressure plate. We're going to place that in right here. Place yourself an iron bar right behind it with a button right above it just like this. Once you have that in place, we're going to come right over here, and you can use yourself a wood trap door. You can place it down right here, then flap it up, and that'll do, but I like to use iron trap doors, so we're going to place ours back here, and we need to go ahead and get ourselves in here, place ourselves a piston in just like that. We're going to go ahead and power our iron trap door, and then power the piston, and now we got a trapdoor that your friends can't really open. And once we have that in place, next we're going to go ahead and break these blocks. I put these here by mistake, that you don't need those just yet. We're going to go ahead and place ourselves in a slab right here, just like that, right above those. And actually, guys, that slab's actually supposed to go down here, but for the rest of the tutorial, you're going to see it up here, but it needs to be down here. That'll stop you from exiting the minecart and landing there and making sure that you land outside. And once you have that in place, then it's time to come over here and wire up some of your redstone. Above all of your redstone lamps, we're going to take redstone torches and place all of these in here just like this. Then on top of those blocks, we're going to place more redstone torches in just like so. Then on top of that redstone torch, we're going to come across just like this, place a block in there and all the way around just like this. Extend these all the way down the length to your very last redstone torch. Go ahead and do that across on all 3 of these. Then once you have that done, then you can go ahead and break out these these blocks here in between this block and that block. Leave this one though. Just break out these if you don't want those. And then once you have that in place, we're going to go ahead and take redstone dust and bring it across all of these. Once you have that done, we're going to take ourselves a block on this side, place it right in here just like that, with 2 bits of redstone dust there and there. Then if you happen to have a long strip just like this, and your redstone's going all the way down just like that, then be sure to come down here and place yourself in a torch just like this, and wherever your redstone dies out, go ahead and be sure to place yourself in a repeater like that to carry the redstone signal. Make sure that if you're placing this in, it is in between a gap like this and not in front of it like that. But if yours is short like mine, then you won't need any repeaters. That's only if the redstone signal doesn't make it to the end of your minecart station. So next, once you have that complete, grab your redstone torches. We're going to come on down below here, right on these blocks right there with those torches on them. You should see that the torches turn off, the ones that you're placing. Make sure that you place holes in all the way down the line just like this. Then grab yourself some droppers, and we're going to face down at these torches right here and look at the fronts of them, so the droppers get placed right here and the hole of the dropper should be facing up just like that. We're going to go across all of these torches just like so. We're going to go just like that and like that and like that and like that right there. All right, so as you can see, all the holes are all facing up on all of these droppers. Next, we're going to take another set of droppers. We're going to have those facing down just like this. So as you can see, there's no hole on any other side because the hole is facing down right here. That's where the hole should be. So make sure that that's facing down for you. And as long as you have that, then go ahead and do that all the way across your minecart station. Go all the way across, and if you have one that goes like this, break it and place it back just like that so it is facing down just like so. And then once you have that in place, go ahead and open up the bottom droppers and place one item inside. It doesn't matter where, just as long as there's one item on the inside. So I'm just going to go like this because that'll be easier if we go just like that. There we are. All right, so now we can just throw an item in, throw an item in, and throw another item in. And last item, we're going to put it in right there. And once you've placed all of your items in your bottom droppers just like this, then it is time for you to decide which way you face your minecart station. So again, if you're looking in this direction from the front of it and you're facing south or west, if you're facing south or west when you're looking in this direction, then you're going to go ahead and follow this part of the tutorial. If you're facing north or east, give me 1 sec. We'll get to you in just a second. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and place in slabs right here on the bottom droppers, but on the upper half just like so, and go ahead and bring that all the way across all of your droppers just like that and break out the ones in between. Once we have that in place, then we can go ahead and place blocks in above and below just like that. So go ahead and do that all the way across. Bring in 3 blocks just like so. So we'll go just like this, like that. We'll go on top all the way across, go on the bottom all the way across, and then break out all of the middle blocks like this. And once you have all the middle blocks missing, then you can go ahead and take redstone dust, place it on top of all of these just like so. Grab yourself a comparator, go ahead and come around in this direction, place comparators all in there just like so. Once you have that done, grab yourself some sticky pistons, come across the bottom here. We're going to place sticky pistons on the bottoms of all of these blocks here, just like that. Then we're going to take ourselves 2 slime blocks, just like that, and a redstone block like this. And you should see that goes catty corner right to your redstone lamps there. So go ahead and put 2 slime blocks on all of these pistons here, just like so, and then cover them all with redstone blocks all the way across. And when you're done with that, every slice of your minecart station here should look just like this. 2 droppers, a comparator, a block, and a block with some redstone dust, sticky piston with the slime blocks and redstone blocks on it just like this. This is just if you're facing it in this direction here. This is going to be south or west. If you're looking at it from this direction and you're facing in the south or west direction, then this is how your redstone is going to look. Now, if you're facing north or east, we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So once again, if you're looking at your minecart station from this direction and you're facing north or east, then this is how you're going to build your redstone out the back. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the bottom droppers. We're going to come right down here, place in a block right there, and 1 catty corner down to the bottom of it, and 1 out just like this. Go ahead and take these down all the way, and then you can break out the blocks in between. We're going to go ahead and take this all the way down here just like so, and then all the blocks that are in between, we can get rid of those. So once you have that in place, next we're going to grab ourselves some comparators, and some redstone dust. You're going to place a comparator there and a redstone dust there. So place in comparators all the way across. You should see that your redstone dust is lighting up just like that, and all your comparators are lit up. Next, we're going to come down below. We're going to place in ourselves pistons, just like this, sticky pistons. Place all those in across all those blocks right there. You should see that they extend, and then we're going to place in redstone blocks on all of their faces. Once you have redstone blocks on their faces, grab yourself some more blocks. Go ahead and come down by a block just like this, and come over by a block, and then up by a block like this with just like that. So you have 2 blocks and 1 up just like so. You should see that this block is directly underneath your redstone lamp, and we're going to place ourselves a redstone torch right there. You should see that it lights up, and then we're going to put redstone dust here and there, and now it should turn off. We're going to go ahead and duplicate that all the way across. So let's go ahead and just do this right here real quick. We'll bring this all the way across. We'll do it a couple more times for you guys. And so we're going to bring all of these all the way across, just like so. And then we'll break out all the blocks in between, just like so. Once you have all those broken, then you're just going to go ahead and place in your redstone torches and all of your redstone dust. Let's get the redstone dust in here. We'll bring that all the way across like this. And once we have that in place, you should see that all your redstone dust is lit up and that all of your torches that you're going to place in turn off just like that. And as long as they're all turned off, then you've done everything correctly. So once again, if you're facing your machine like this and you're facing north or east, then this is how your redstone would look out the back. And other than your redstone looking like this or this, the rest of the tutorial is exactly the same for both directions. So once you have all of your redstone done, regardless if you're facing northeast, south, or west, then go ahead and come over here to this pressure plate here. This is going to be where we're working next. So directly underneath that pressure plate, we need to come on down below. That pressure plate is right underneath that block right there. So we're going to come on down and skip a block, double check, make sure that your pressure plate is right above that block right there. Then bring it out in this direction and up one just like so. Once you have that in place, grab some redstone dust, place it right there, and then we're going to place a redstone torch off to the side right here. Grab yourself a couple more blocks and place a block in right there and a block in right there, so you have this upside down U shape. Then grab yourself a repeater just like that with a block on its face just like so. Then we're going to place a redstone torch there and there just like that. And then once you have this in place, next we're going to take ourselves a block and put that on top of our redstone torch right there. And then once we have that in place, we're going to go ahead and place ourselves in a temporary block here with a dropper facing upwards just like that, with another one facing sideways just like this. Once you have that done, you can go ahead and break out your temporary block underneath there. Then right here on the side of this torch, we're going to take ourselves a dispenser and we're going to have it facing in this direction right there just like that. Once you have your dispenser in place, next we're going to grab some hoppers. We're going to place 2 hoppers in the side of the bottom dropper right here. And then once you have that done, go ahead and grab yourself a block and place in a block on the side of that hopper, and then one down just like this. Break that one out. Place in some sand and then put yourself in a cactus, and you can put a block on top of that and a block right here on the side of that one. The block on top of the cactus will stop the cactus from growing, and the block on top of the hopper will stop unwanted items from going in. Then once you have that done, we're going to come right around here to this dispenser here. Once you have that dispenser, go ahead and place yourself in a powered rail, and you should see that turns on because this torch down here is powering that powered rail there. Go ahead and place yourself in a block right there, and then it's time to load up our system with some minecarts. Take a minecart and put one inside of this dispenser, and then take the rest that you want to load up and put them down into the dropper down here. Once you have that done, let's go ahead and test your system out here real quick. We're going to come right around front. Go ahead and come right around here. We're going to step onto this pressure plate. You should see that a minecart comes out and it stays right there. Once you hop into it like this, you should see that it pushes you off and the minecart should now be over here. Once you have that done, go ahead and break the minecart and put it back into your system down here. Once you've put your minecart back into the bottom dropper, then we're going to come right over here to this block right here, and we're going to place another block on the side of it just like this, and one up just like that, and then one on top right there, stepping up one more time. That should be right on the side of the block that we put on top of the cactus. And then once you have that done, we're going to bring this all the way down to the end of your minecart station here. This needs to extend out 2 more blocks past your last module, which should be even with your facade out the front. And then if you built it the other way, where your redstone doesn't look like this, then you'll extend your line the exact same way, just like this, 2 blocks past your last module, but your redstone's going to come up and look like this. But regardless of how you built your redstone, once you have your line extended 2 blocks past your last module here, next we're going to come down 2 more blocks just like this, and we're going to turn in this direction, and we're going to bring it all the way back here to your cactus, just like that. Once you have that in place, then we're going to come in front of all of your modules, just like this, where your module is, and go ahead and place in a block there, a block there, a block there, a block there, and a block there. Make sure that you have blocks in front of all of your modules, just like this. Then down here at the very beginning, where your first module is, we're going to come on down below. We're going to place ourselves in a block right there, and we're going to put 2 redstone torches on both sides of it. We're going to go ahead and do that again. We're going to do a block there and a block there. So we're going to skip a piston, go ahead and put a block there, skip a piston, put a block there. You kind of get the idea. So every other piston's going to get a block, so you can get redstone torches on both sides of it, just like this. Then once you have that done, you're going to do the exact same thing on this line here. Just go ahead and duplicate what you did in the front, and go ahead and put in redstone torches on here as well on all of these. Once you've got all of your redstone torches in, going all the way down the line, next we're going to come down to the end here. We're going to place in 2 blocks extending off of that area right there. Then go ahead and come up by a block and break that one out. Grab yourself a button and place it up here just like this. And then on these guys, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and place in 2 blocks like that. And then you're going to extend this all the way out to the destination of your choice. And so in the example, I'm going to go ahead and place a block up like this, so my minecarts will go back the exit. So when you come back from whatever destination that you would be coming in, you'd be coming back here, you'll be taken down this line and then brought to the exit. Once we get our rails in, you'll see how that works. So next we're going to go ahead and place ourselves a block in right there with a redstone torch right there. And then you need to go ahead and do that for all of these areas that have a block in the middle right here. So we're going to go ahead and extend this out by 2 blocks. You're going to take that all the way down to your destination. Again, I'm going to go ahead and come up a block like this. So we're going to go like this all the way across. And these are all going to get extended to whatever destination you choose. So once you have all of those all done, then we're going to go ahead and come on down here like this. We're going to place blocks in right there on all of these, and then we're going to take redstone torches and place it on all of those blocks. Once you have all of your redstone torches in like this, next we're going to go ahead and come over here to this side. We're going to come right over here to this block, which should be right next to your cactus up here like this. Go ahead and place a block in there like that, and down one like this, and we're going to do that one more time, so we're coming back down 2 times, just like so. Then once you have that in place, next we're going to come over here to this trap door right here. We're going to go ahead and place a block there and a block there. We're going to bring this one out all the way out to here, just like this, and we're going to line that up right here with our blocks right here, so that way that makes a nice corner like so. Once you have that in place, next we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to bring this out in line with our hopper right here, and then we're going to turn 90 degrees and go ahead and line it up with the hopper, just like that. Once you've got all these blocks in place, all of your blocks for your rails are now prepared. Next, we need to go ahead and come right over here. We're going to add 1 more redstone torch, and we're going to put 2 blocks on top of it, just like this. Once you have that in place, next we're going to come right over here to our hopper, and we're going to start placing rails right here. We're going to place ourselves in regular rails all the way up to this point here. Then once you get to this block right here, grab yourself a powered rail, place it in there. You should see that it's powered. We're going to place a regular rail there, then get yourself an activator rail. We're going to turn 90 degrees and go in that direction. We're going to place a regular rail, then another powered rail right here. Then we're going to place regular rails all the way out here, coming all the way back up the hill right here. Let's go ahead and go on up right here, just like that. And then from there, you should see that we have a redstone torch down there. That is where your first powered rail is going to go. So we're going to go ahead and place a powered rail there, a regular rail there, another regular rail right here, and then a powered rail right there. And as you can see, mine are turned on, and yours should be turned on too, but this will extend all the way to the destination of your choice. We need to go ahead and continue that all the way down for each one. So I'm going to go just like this with that powered rail right there, a regular rail, then another powered rail, extending all the way down to your destination. So just continue this pattern all the way down. Powered rail, regular rail, and another powered rail. Do that all the way down the line, so that way you can just go like this nice and easily. So if we go really quickly, we should be able to do that pretty quickly here. And you should see that all these are turning towards the exit. That's very important. Make sure that all of these are turning towards the exit. That's part of the reason why we're starting from this direction right there. It's very important that you place that in first, place these 2 in, and then continue on to your destination. The very last one with the button, you're going to see that the powered rail is off. This is going to be your maintenance one. So this is going to be making sure that you can bring a minecart right here, and when you're done, you can press the button and it'll send you back on your way. Once you've added all of these rails, next it's time for the rails that go up here. So right here at the very end, we're going to come down to the one with the button at the very end of your minecart line. We're going to go right here with a regular rail and another regular rail. We're going to place a powered rail there in the middle, and you should see that you have a redstone torch beneath that is powering that rail right here. And then we're going to take 2 more regular rails and place those in like that. You should see that that makes a U, and that's going to be only for this one here at the end. Every other one is going to get a powered rail just like this, with 2 regular rails going just like that. And again, we're going to go a powered rail like this, and 2 regular rails just like that. So we're going to continue that pattern all the way down here. And it's important that you do it in that fashion, because if you don't do it in that fashion, what's going to happen is when you place this, it's going to go, you're going to place another rail there, and it won't connect. So this one can't be there. You have to place that in first, then place your powered rail in afterwards. That way they're all facing just like that. Once you have all of your rails in and they're looking just like this, next we're going to go ahead and come over here right in front of that iron bar, right over here by the cactus. We're going to come right down below and we're going to place ourselves a redstone torch right there at the same level as the sand right there, right next to that piston. So once we have that in place, next we can go and come on top and we can finish this up here. What we need to do now is we need to go ahead and take ourselves a powered rail right there, a regular rail right here. We're going to take 2 powered rails right here and right there, and then down here at the bottom we're going to place a regular rail, and you should see that that gets you all the way to your original powered rail. Now you should see that all of your rails are all linked up and everything is complete as far as the rails are concerned. Once all of your rails are all set up just like this, next we need to go ahead and come right over here. We're going to come right over to our activator rail right here. We're going to grab some stairs and we're going to come up here to your slab right here. What we need to do now is we need to actually go ahead and place ourselves in some stairs right here just like this. We're going to place them in there just like that. These are important that they're stairs because they need to be transparent blocks, but from the front it also looks good because it looks like a solid block. So if we come right around front, you can see that when you look at it, it looks nice and pretty from the front. So make sure that you have 2 stair blocks there, and once you have that in place, it is now time to test your system. So next, let's go ahead and come right around front, and let's go ahead and hop in a minecart and test out our system. So if we step on this pressure plate right here, we should see that if we hop in it, it's going to go ahead and send us down to our maintenance area just like that, so that way now we can actually get out of our minecart. We can go ahead and work on something if we need to, and this is just for maintaining your track if you need to, and if not, then you can go ahead and hop back in and press the button and it should take you to the exit like this. And now as you can see, you should pop out right here where the trap door is. Your minecart should go all the way into the cactus and back into the system, so you can go ahead and open up this dropper. You should have the original amount of minecarts that you put in there originally, which I put in 3, so that's good. And now next, let's go ahead and check out our selectors. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and try destination 1. Now if you want to test this really quickly, you guys can go ahead and add these blocks in like I did right here before you extend it out all the way. So you will go back and you can make sure that your selection station is working. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and test it, and we should go to location number 1. So let's go ahead and hop on this. Let's go ahead and enter the minecart, and we're going to get sent off on our way. And as you can see, we went down destination 1, and let's go ahead and try destination 2. So if we press number 2, you should see that the light now switches to number 2. Go ahead and stand on the pressure plate, get in the minecart, and you'll be on your way to destination number 2. This should work all the way down for every single destination, so if you want to go ahead and test all of them, then go ahead and try testing all of them, and you should see that the minecart takes you to whatever destination you choose. Once you've tested your system and you're confident that's working, then next it's time to go ahead and decorate the back area to make it look good from the front. If this bothers you like it bothers me, I don't like being able to see my redstone out the back, and I don't like being able to see all that stuff. I want to close it all in and make it look like a professional area. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and decorate the back to make it look good from the front. So right here on this block, we're going to go ahead and come up by 1 and 2, and it should come up to the side of your stair. We're going to go ahead and place that there, and that'll finish that side. Over here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and come up by 2 blocks. There's a redstone torch right here, so we're just going to place a block on top of it like that. Once you have that completed, next we're going to place a block right here, which should be right on top of that dispenser. Place yourself in a torch right there to light up the area, and then go ahead and place a block on top of it just like this, and then we're going to place 2 more blocks on the side just like that. So that way that's fully enclosed just like so. Then we need to go ahead and do the same thing over here, place in 2 blocks right there, and then right here we're going to leave this open, so go ahead and bring that up right there, 1 more block. Then from there we need to go ahead and step up a block just like this, and then we need to step up another block just like that. Make sure the roof is not going to hit your head. Make sure that you can walk up and down that area with the roof in place just like so, so that way you don't get suffocated by a block. Then we're going to go ahead and connect the bottom to the top, so go ahead and grab your blocks, bring that all the way up till you hit your roof block just like this, and as you can see down there, we're going to come up a block right there. That should go ahead and come up to the top of the roof right there. Same thing on both sides. Go ahead and extend that all the way up. Then once you're up here, you can go ahead and extend your roof out into this direction right there, and you can stop. top right here. We're going to go ahead and continue the wall though all the way around, so go ahead and bring that 90 degrees around the corner and place your final 2 blocks right there. And then once you have that complete, go ahead and come back around front and make sure that you like it. If you look around here, I do have some areas that you can see right there. If that bothers you, you can extend these blocks all the way down the line until you're really satisfied to your liking, until you don't see any more of the side there, like that there. Now it looks like a fully enclosed room. Same thing on this side, you can do that too if you want to, and it's going to go all the way to that right there. That's just one more block. Let's go ahead and see how that looks. There you go. Now you got a fully enclosed area looking like it should. And then once you have that in place, you are complete. This is all fully done and dusted. And so this should work regardless of what direction it's facing. Here is the other model, the one that faces north or east, and the redstone looks a little bit differently, but everything else looks exactly the same, just like I told you guys. And so if we go ahead and come right around front, you can see that if we pick a destination, let's pick destination number 4. So once we do that, we should see that the lamp stays on. We can go ahead and hop onto the pressure plate, hop in the minecart, and it's going to send us to our 4th destination just like that, and it'll take us right back to the exit where we come out right in the front. Once you know all of your selector stations are working and taking you to the correct destination, then you can go ahead and come around back and remove all these blocks back here and extend these out to the destinations of your choice. Once you have that done, then you are fully complete. This thing is super easy to build, it's really fun to use, and every base should have one of these in it. If not this one, then at least the 2-way rail station, that I'll leave a link to that tutorial up in the top right hand corner there for you guys, because that is a 2-way rail station that's super fun and easy to use as well, and it should also be in every single base. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial, and if you guys did, be sure to smack that like button for me and subscribe if you guys are new. I'm Broken Bones, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next tutorial. Take it easy, everybody.